Last time we started making the main bus, we started creating a solar array and cleaned up the science production. So today the main goal will be to continue on the work. Hopefully we'll at some point, well, maybe both expand science production and, well, research more, get more stuff, and expand the factory, because one thing I am currently worrying about is that the iron ore is depleting. No. Okay, we ran out of battery charge last night. So it's not stable yet, but at some point I might be able to exchange these gun turrets for laser turrets. That will be the first thing I work towards. Because that would just be great if I could do that. If I could be bothered, I should have set up another bus offshoot that just takes the most important parts or most important components and funnels them into another factory that makes the smaller things, you know, transport belts and such. But I don't want to. If I'm going to set up a rail production, I'll need stone, but I don't think there's much I need coal for. So of course I'll need steel, but I might not need plastic, for example, and I might need stone bricks for the furnace, but I won't need sulfur. I mean, I can fill on later. This is the main things I'll need, most likely. I guess just in like this. No one's going to block it up, most likely. And I can just make an equalizer part if I need. Right? Then again, it's not the iron that's the limiting factor here, it's the copper, which isn't being exported fast enough, apparently. Oh no. They haven't been making engines properly for a while. How am I this bad at keeping track of everything destroyed? The moment something got destroyed, I should have been there to fix it. Probably should just okay, it's just a turret. No, the gun's up and running. If something breaks, it's not a problem. Until it breaks, I don't want to have to spend time on it. Now, everything's working quickly. There is no limiting factor in insertion. We'll only see if we create too little copper wire. Else everything's working fine here, just a lack of steel. And a lack of a place to dump it, actually. Which now seems okay. Steam engines are up. And it's not coping. At least the water's nice and blue here. I have a feeling it's not going to be... Yep, no. A ghoulish green. And here they're only running to keep their inserters powered. Okay, so the iron ore production, excellent. Nothing to worry about. The iron plates production is the limit. Kinda need to do something about that. Put everything down here. Oh, there's some underproduction of iron gears, mainly due to that's mainly due to most of it being eaten by the electric miners, seemingly. So, insertion rates are probably the killer here. Yep. So it seems I'm actually going to need double inserters for all of them to keep it running. And what is the next step in these regular productivity modules? Aren't that interesting. I'm going to need lubricant for later production. Just gonna slurp up a bunch of copper plates for the solar panels. Because if I fix power production, I can start investing in the electric furnaces instead. 5 minutes maybe, or I don't know. Okay. There's a bunch of time there's not. I'm bad at speaking way too often. There's a bunch of time that the solar panels are working each day. However, they're also going to have to work for the time spent in the dark. So even if the solar panels are able to fuel, let's say 50% more during the day, they're still going to have to make up for the half time and the dead time. So that's where a lot of my issues are arising. And of course, okay, let's see. We're going to need to expand energy production. I can flatten out the edges using landfills just to make this get the most out of each of the substations. But I'm still going to have to set up a different compound. Yes, I don't want these guys running at all. So I guess what I should do is make a bunch of flamethrower ammunition, burn out this forest. Because although I shouldn't burn down the forests like that, I kinda want to. Then I can use the shotgun for the rest. That's all of the... Oh, no, it's shite. It is damaging my equipment. Quite a bit. Oh no. Shit. Stop burning already, tree. Okay, still running, so it's okay. Honestly, I probably should place mostly accumulators around the coast, or areas where it's not easy placing regular solar panels. Like here, we see that I can't place solar panels very effectively. However, I believe I should be able to fit a couple of accumulators. Like this. I don't remember the exact cost of the laser extensions. It's expensive. Can't be bothered. Modular armor is important. It's powerful, but it's a pain to create. So, what am I gonna do? Coal. I can fill these with coal. You know, just remove the limit. And then reintroduce it, because haha, sucks to be you. Entities are being damaged. There's nothing defending it. Better run. Can't wait till I get the leg thingies. Not gonna get there in time, they're probably gonna break through the wall. With the laser turrets... Oh, there's no laser turrets at the bottom. Let's see. Nice. Cool. Now just install this and fix the wall they almost broke. And after that, it's only find out where they came from and slaughter the whole colony. So first step will be, I think I'm going to try to just attack the bases, lead them around, and see. Ah, shit. Come on, turn around. Shite! Piss. Right, need a new tank, need a ton of new resources. Ugh. No, without fire there's no way to take out the big biters. Actually, the cannon shell does decent work, but I don't really want to use it for that purpose. Oh shit, death again. Piss. How many minutes left until the other body disappears? I didn't tell. 10 minutes, I believe. Right, got the stuff. Burn the attackers and get into laser turret range. Piss off, you wankers! Ah, I don't know what I hit. I don't know where it is, but it's just in the worst place. Now, I don't have enough shells to actually take out their last bases. Oh dear, where's the other corpse I have? Why? How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. Got nowhere to run as these households are eating my ass. I'm sick of these guys burning hell. Right, we're gonna go for the radars, destroy it, and then wait, that's it? Seriously? Just a radar, huh? Oh, the laser turrets were a lot sturdier than I had expected. Gonna need to make more repair kits for the next time I have to fix something like this. But that means I'm going to have to pick up more green circuits. Now, okay, I need to head up here at some point. Probably head north as well. So I'm going to need to finish off some more ammunition. Also, clip explosives are being made slowly, because this one is not so... I'm not making quite enough explosives. But then again, there's also a slight limit to how much I do need. It's definitely not... no wait, now Red Science might be in slight underproduction, we'll see. But I could also just increase the line here. Although I don't need to upgrade everything into blue inserters, especially not if the rate that it's produced at is quite low. Like for example, these guys. It's not like if they spend too much time delivering it, it gunks up the system. Now it's just power without hooking it up to the steam engines. Although even if it's hooked to the steam engine now, I can disconnect it, like this. Let's see. It requires one every 37 seconds. Oh no, total row every 15 seconds. And each steel takes what? 4 seconds? Nah, I'm just gonna deliver steel. I'll make the iron rods here, or close by, but I'll deliver the steel. Now I just need to scout along here to see where they came from. Yahoo! So I'm kind of interested. How much do the... Okay, the minimum energy consumption of the laser turret is quite high in and of itself. So that's something I'm going to have to look out for. I think I'm going to start working on yellow science and purple science, because I am noticing that even though I don't like the blue science part of the whole equation, I really want the Spider-Tron. And atomic bombs. Ow. Personal robot, personal laser defense. I didn't need any special, but it's just advanced electronics and low density structures, so I think I'll just start researching that, because yeah, no, I need it. Maybe it's time to create red circuits and place them on a line. Because I've made room for more, and I'm going to have blue circuits on the line at some point. Let's say but if I have these two with red circuits, I just need a place where I can create them. Then we can take the special design I've made earlier, my fancy red circuit factory. Oh, it's not going to fit with those running through it. Okay, maybe let's just quickly destroy them. We have plenty backup. That produced copper cable will be delivered to all these machines, creating red circuits. They will also be fed with electronic circuits and plastic, which is to be delivered from here. Okay, that was it. That's modular armor. The red circuits will be pushed out and sent along these two belts, which I will have to run probably back up into the base. I don't know what I've done here, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look right. A piece. Now the main issue with the, the main bus and just using it like I've been using it is that things like this happen where you run into a design like this. For proper main buses, once you've fleshed them out completely and not just made stupid things like I have, you'd want to set up a system so that they auto-balance themselves after delivering resources, especially if it's 4 belts. But here I don't want to flesh it out more than one line, which is why I'm just setting up this system. On second thought, I might not have designed this on myself, because now that I'm looking at it, there are parts that I'm not certain why they are designed the way they are. So I think it's more likely that I took an already existing design and improved on it, or worked on it Debatable whether it's improved or not. We'll see once I make it, but once you get the laser in the modular armor, that's at least going to pick off most of the bugs attacking you. It's not going to be very efficient at taking out the rest, but it'll take out the bugs. Which is going to be what we're mostly going to hope for. Now I just need water. Once the water is connected... Actually now I'm gonna want to do this a little bit differently. It's ugly, but it works. Like most of the stuff I make works at the cost of having zero beauty. There we go. Now we should have proper petroleum production. Like if we make more lubricant, we'll at least spend the heavy oil. Okay, actually it's the light oil that's the main issue now. But I can't really expand it that way. Yes, system sucks, I'm so bad at this. All I can create is the spaghetti. It's 5 wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I probably try to fit in one there. But I can fit this bad boy here about, or these if I place multiple. Fine flambles, let's go for number 2. Why not? What's going on with the petroleum production? They can't run due to an overproduction of that. These can't run because they aren't getting any due to a production oversight. That's on me. Now they are running properly. Hang on, I've made the modular armor, let's put it on. Increase in inventory size, nice. The previous armors I can just dump in various places, along with my handguns. Now, let's see, there are 2x2 per laser turret, so that's 1 to 3. The batteries are, I don't know, how large are these? 1x2 for both. Oh, I also forgot the... Okay, the portable solar panels are literally quite cheap. Assuming you have solar panels on hand. Well, let's check the power. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, this happens when it's turning on again, but the accumulated charge is still being consumed. Oh, actually, hang on. It says max consumption 75 kilowatts, with energy per shot being 50 kilojoules. I'm not sure what these numbers mean for me. Oh no. Logistics. Once I start making the... I don't remember the name. There's something we're going to create as part of the purple science production, which will also be quite useful for me in other places. Which is it's a core component of the logistics robots, which will help me automate large parts of construction and base building. But due to the increasing amounts of damage that are being dealt to this poor installation, it's clear that either we are pissing off more bugs, or the bugs we are pissing off are coming from an increasingly larger base. Oh, that's not a resource, so it's no point in placing it back. Oh. Okay, this is showing an ever-growing need for laser turrets on my modular armor. as well as a spider drone. Because one thing that's nice about the spider drone and other things that I will be producing later once I start producing enough of the current science for the research, I'll be able to create things that allow me to, or I'll be able to create a thing that almost will be able to cover a complete lack of batteries on my part, so I can fill my entire pack with lasers. Okay, I'm gonna return home. It seems to only be one thing, but I can't press the map due to me being... Oh, they broke through! Logistics are done, don't care. More are arriving. What the? Where did they come from? You tell me I'm gonna have to erect the wall then? Ugh. This is stressful. Oh. Power broke down, I see. That's the main reason things actually managed to kill accumulators and the rest of the solar panels. Like all of this I'm doing right now, once I get those logistic robots set up, I won't have to do this manually. Which is going to be a glorious day. Actually, I can just destroy this. Kablooey. I guess this is where I should put a call out. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube if you would like to see the VODs that you might miss if you miss my streams. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back later. Goodbye.